Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. Today's video, we are going to be talking about my King of the Court lineup for this week here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM if I decide to play. Recording this video about 1 a.m. Last video I'm recording before the night's over. So if I sound kind of tired, that's partially why also I'm sick. I've been coughing up a storm all day. So just trying to put out content for y'all, but might not get quite as many videos out today as y'all watch this video because I'm not feeling well. But I was kind of considering playing King of the Court, but I'll be honest with how sick I'm feeling. I don't know. I might, I probably won't. But either way, King of the Court, rewards are the same. I mean, it's still the same standard stuff. I just haven't played in a while, and I did actually add a couple cards to my team this week. Now, you may be wondering why I have 87,000 MT. That is because of a card that I have not actually won yet, who may or may not be being added to my squad as I record this video. So, with that being said, before we hop into and discuss my team and the card that I bet on, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. Upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if you'll do subscribe. Without further ado, I placed a bid on a 2 Legend 34 Hall of Fame badge Penny Hardaway with Legend Off-Ball Pest and Interceptor, and then basically Hall of Fame every single other badge. This is the best point guard in the game already, but with all these badges added, he is going to be an absolute freaking monster. Like, unbelievably good. Will I win the bid on him? That is the question. And the honest answer is I don't know. I could place one more bid on him. I don't know if I really want to. Yeah. You know, I've already basically gone all in. I might as well, right? So I guess I outbid the next bidder as well if there winds up being one more bid. But I think there's a good chance I lose this as I record this video. Still 8 hours left on him. But we will see. And if I do win this card, he will also be joining my lineup for tomorrow because I could use another point guard. The reason that I bid on that Penny, by the way, is not as much just because he's an amazing card, which he certainly is. It's because, like I'm talking about in my yesterday's video, Auction House. This is the best point guard in the game with every single badge in the game. And he is cheaper now because of the super packs that he will be, I would think, in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, if not the same price. A fully badged Penny Hardaway in 2 or 3 weeks will go for as much or more than 1 million MT, in my opinion. And that right there is the reason that I'm willing to invest. Because if you look at the most expensive cards, or the best cards at every position, Giannis is 1 million MT, LeBron's 1 million MT, etc. Like, these guys, even their base cards are 1 million MT. Whereas Penny's still the best point guard in the game, just a little more common, not quite as expensive as I think he will be here in a couple weeks because he's the best PG, unless they drop somebody who's just truly insane. But either way, I think he'll hold his value pretty well. So that's kind of the other reason, is I think it's basically like a rental. I don't think I'm going to lose more than maybe 50k MT or so. I don't know. With that being said, this is what the squad is looking like right now. Two new additions this week were Rudy Gay and Franz Wagner. Franz Wagner absolutely runs the offense off the bench. I've actually been running a bench of Smart, Franz, Ron, and Paulo in the couple showdown games that I have played this week, instead of using Sigma, just because I like Paulo's speed at the 4. But I do think size-wise, in certain matchups, it's nice to have Sigma at the 4 and Paulo at the 3, just because of Paulo's defensive ability and his size. And again, I have really souped versions of a lot of these cards. I mean, even Rudy Gay, new card I added this week, really good card as a base card, but mine has Hoff Limitless, Hoff Interceptor, Hoff On Ball Menace. I believe the other one, I'm not totally sure. Meta and Bailout. I'm not totally sure what the other Hoff was that I added. I kind of forget now. But point being, he's got some extra good Hall of Fame badges. He has a shoe added, which is that satellite shoe to boost up that 3-ball speed and his range when he gets takeover. He's another elite level card. He doesn't have a 46 billion Hall of Fame badges or anything like that, but he's got some extra good ones. He's a really, really good card. And honestly, same can be said for Franz Wagner, who gets like every single important badge in the game. Mine does not have any extra Hall of Fame badges on him. I have considered it, but he is fully badged. And when you look at the card, he's missing basically, I mean, Rise Up is a badge that would be kind of nice to have on him. Outside of that, none of these other badges that he's missing really matter that much for him at the shooting guard position at all. And honestly, I don't even think Rise Up matters that much. Like, he's super complete when he's badged out. He's a 6'10" 2 guard. Again, has that same range expanding shoe. It's not satellite, so it doesn't bit the speed, which would be kind of nice, but boosting up the ball handle instead up to the 93 when he's fully, when he's got his takeover bar filled fully, is pretty nice. Getting that ball handle boost certainly doesn't hurt, especially for a guy who's going to be a primary shot creator on my team. I really do honestly like this card though. I mean, his off handles for days is big when it comes to being a primary shot creator. His release is super fast, great SIGs. Like, this card, I think some people think I'm crazy because I've said I think he's better than MJ. I think he's better than Kawhi. My MJ comment section was like a war zone. People were really pissed at me because I thought he was the 4th best shooting guard in the game and not the best. Apparently that's like an insult. And I literally got a comment that said I'm biased against MJ because I didn't think he was the best. I don't think his jumper's that good. His movement isn't top tier. Am I crazy for that? I don't know. I know that's a complete side note. I don't even know if I needed to say that, to be totally honest, but it's just like baffling, to be totally honest. You know what I'm saying? It is very, very baffling to get that type of comment. I just think Franz is the second best shooting guard in the game. I think it's him and Dr. J. Obviously, my Dr. J still has Legend, Dimer, and a bunch of extra hoffs like Limitless, Immovable, Shifty, Set Shot. A few other really good ones as well. I think Pick Dodger might have been added. I don't know. A couple other really good badges, like very souped card. Jaren has every single freaking Hall of Fame badge in the game, and Legend Interceptor, Pogo Stick, and Set Shot Specialist. So again, he's a diamond and he's actually getting cheaper, but he's still a really good card, especially with badges like that. That's pretty crazy. My Wimby has a bunch of extra hops, so he's got Legend, Rise Up, Post Lockdown, Pogo Stick, and Paint Patroller, Hoff, Limitless, Shifty Shooter, Immovable Enforcer, Brick Wall, Rebound Chaser. It's like just all the good Hall of Fame badges on him as well. Basically, my starting lineup is pretty darn souped in extra hoffs. Only thing that I could be upgrading at a little bit is the point guard position, but still, my Shea has 4 extra Hoff badges added. I believe there's some good ones like Immovable Enforcer, On-Ball Menace. I don't remember what the other 2 that I added were, but definitely, again, a very souped up starting lineup, and then a bench that is pretty well badged as well. I think D-Rob might have like 1 extra Hoff. I forget if I added one to him. I may have. I think I might have added. I don't remember. Sigma's base, he's just badged a little bit. Paulo has some good extra Hoffs. He's got Legend Brick Wall, and then he's got Hoff Limitless Interceptor, Immovable, On-Ball Menace. Like some actually really solid badges there. Deadeye, I think, might have been added as well. But if I were to get Penny, my lineup would look crazy. I'm not going to lie. Because not every single card is like unbelievably super duper crazy boost souped. I don't have every single best card in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have Akeem. I don't have Opal Braun. I don't have Opal Giannis. I don't, as of right now, have Penny, although I might wind up with him. I don't have the best team in the game, and I haven't spent any money on the game with the exception of Black Friday for the last like 2+ months. That was the only time I actually spent any money on the game, was when Season 3 started for that Black Friday content. But I just, realistically, I like the way my team is, and if I add Penny, my team is looking really good. I also have Ron Artest to run at the 3 when I'm running Call Out the 4, which is another nice card to have in the lineup as an option still. Like, I have a very good team, and I think I have a team that can compete 100% for at least top 1% in King of the Court, if not even like challenge maybe if things were to go my way for #1 overall. The honest truth is, I don't know. We'll see if I wake up in time, is the honest truth, because I'm not feeling great, and that's the biggest issue that I have in this weekend, is that I'm sick. But team's looking pretty good, and I've actually been playing a little bit this week for whatever reason. I still don't think the game's great, but I go in stretches of playing and not playing. Like, I played for a couple weeks, and then I stopped playing for a couple weeks, and now I'm playing again. Will it last? Well, we'll see. I don't know. Team's looking decent, though. And so this is what I'll be rocking with in King of the Court tomorrow, plus potentially Penny, if I do wake up in time to play. So with that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.